Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today, where unfortunately we're talking about a bit of a melancholy topic because yesterday a fellow Airsofter had the majority of his Airsoft RIFS collection stolen, which is absolutely disgusting. I think it's very easy to say that as Airsofters, we do enjoy collecting RIFS and kind of like getting new ones, getting old ones, getting ones from friends, getting ones from shops. We just enjoy collecting them and getting them. So we've got a variety of different RIFS to use. When I started playing Airsoft, I was like, I don't need lots of them. I'll just have what I need. So I'll have like an M4, a sniper rifle, a pistol, and that's going to do me just fine. If I need to do CQB, I can use the M4, no problem at all. Or I've got the pistol, so I can, swap it up a little bit. These days, however, that's very different. If I turn around, I can see I've got my Well VSR there, my SRS, my M4, another M4 there. That's my friend's M4, which I'm going to be doing a video on. And next to that is my SSG 96. A new one here, which I can't tell you what's in there just yet. An AAP01. A Glock mounted on a wall. And another Glock type pistol just underneath it. I've got my Mark 23 down there. I've got an old Mark 23 in that box over there. And I've also got another Glock here. And from talking to people, this isn't actually considered a lot compared to many other people out there. So this is my little collection. Many of them I'm planning on selling and kind of getting rid of. But if somebody was to come into my house and take all of these things, I would be livid. I would be upset. I'd be sad. I'd be very angry. That sense of safety that you feel in your home, you're not going to have that anymore, or at least for quite a while. So I really feel for the guy. I really, really do. Luckily, he was a part of a like an online Facebook group, and he's got like a team of Airsofters that he plays with. So he's got like support from those guys, and they are all helping him out. If you frequent Airsoft Facebook groups and pages like UK Airsoft Community, Pew Pew Airsoft Community, you probably would have seen a post on there already from one of his friends posting a list of all of the RIFS that have been missing from his home. And this is great because that means that a lot of people are gonna have access to seeing that list, and if anything pops up on like Pre-Fired or Airsoft Hub or any of the other like secondhand Airsoft RIFS selling pages, people may be able to recognize it and be like, wait a minute, that's that guy's stuff. And also shop owners quite regularly go on these Facebook community groups just to see what people are chatting about. So if somebody comes in asking to trade in these RIFS for other stuff, then hopefully they'll recognize that and then, tell the authorities accordingly. If you haven't seen the list of RIFS that has gone missing, here it is now for you, so you can have a little cheeky look at it. Now, there are some things on here which are supposed to be rare, like the MP18 Bergman SMG, custom made. I'm not sure about rareness of RIFS. With the RIFS that I have, I just kind of go, oh yeah, that looks good, and then I'll pick that up. So I don't really have any desire at this point in time to search for rare ones or ones which are difficult to get a hold of, unless if they perform really nicely. From this list, you can see that he really did have quite a lot of RIFS which have now gone. It sucks so much, man. Like, this poor guy. But it's at times like this where it makes me kind of like come back and reflect on the Airsoft community on the whole, For those who don't know, I used to actually be a community manager for a games company, so I've spent a lot of time involved in communities, kind of like helping them grow. And it's really interesting to see how different communities and different players within communities respond when something like this happens. And for this kind of thing, the response has been nothing but positive. Loads of people have been commenting on it, sharing the post out, trying to get the word out about exactly what has happened to this chap and his RIFS. And that's something that's really nice to see. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the banter of the Airsoft community. Some things may get taken a little bit too far, but I think that's true with most things in life. There's always going to be a couple of people that always push things just a little bit over the edge, but it's important to do that so everybody knows where the actual line is. Day on day banter aside, when something serious like this pops up, it's really, really nice to see the community rally around to try and help the person that's in need. It's lovely. If you saw the SSG 96 safety lever video I posted yesterday, Novrich are actually sending the guy a whole new trigger unit to replace it under the warranty, which is awesome, by the way. There was one comment that I didn't cover in that video, and that was of a chap who offered to send the person who broke their safety lever their trigger unit. So the chap in question had already removed his trigger unit from his SSG 96 and replaced it with an upgrade variant from a different manufacturer. And yeah, just out of the kindness of his heart, he offered to send this guy his trigger unit as a replacement. Now, luckily, this wasn't needed because, like I said, Novrich stepped in and they replaced the whole trigger unit free of charge for the chap. But still, it's one of those examples which could potentially go unnoticed within the community on the whole. But that's something which, whenever I see things like that, I pick up on it, and it makes me happy, because it just kind of reinforces and shows you that there's a lot of ups and downs in community groups, but if you pay attention, you'll see that the positives greatly outweigh the negatives. I genuinely feel for this guy, and if this video can help him get, you know, at least one of his rifts back, then I'm going to count that as a success. So please share the video, go to the Facebook pages, share those posts, and try and get the word out as much as possible so we can see if we can work together and get this guy his rifts back. I want to be a positive force in the airsoft community. So Mr. Chap, who has sadly had the majority of his rifts taken, I would like to offer you this. I bought this so I could design and make accessories for Glock type pistols. As you can see, it's all brand new in box. You get the mag in there, you get, like, you know, the valve changey bits, the grip changey bits, and of course the pistol too. It's never been skirmished, it literally has been bought and then has sat in the box. So yeah, I'm more than happy to send this to you. Hopefully kickstart your collection again, and hopefully bring back your faith in humanity, because we're not all bad out there. I'm going to drop his friend a DM that I've been speaking to recently, and see if we can get in touch with him and get this pistol over to him. But yeah, I hope that this helps in some small way and you keep the love for airsoft. We all love airsoft, and it's one of the things which brings together a very strange and different and widespread amount of people across, you know, across the UK, across the world, and I think that it's something which is fantastic to be a part of. So yeah, this is for you, dude. Let me get it to you. And with that, that's the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. Please, like I said, share the video, go on the Facebook group, share those posts. Let's get as much awareness of this guy's loss as possible, so we can, you know, hope to reclaim at least some of it for him in the near future. As always, remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.